Hello, I'm Giuseppe Nelva, news editor at Twinfinite, and I'm here in my hotel room in Tokyo, Japan. Today we are taking a look and a bite at the Japan-exclusive collaboration menu created by the popular convenience store chain 7-Eleven to celebrate the release of Splatoon 3. There are actually quite a few items, ranging from full meals to snacks and desserts. Some come straight from Japanese culinary tradition, while some are more international and mainstream. I had to explore pretty much all the convenience stores of the neighborhood here in the Ikebukuro area to find them all. Apparently, they sell very well, which isn't surprising considering the popularity of the Splatoon series here in Japan. We have a curry dish, 2 different cup noodles, a Squid Burger, a donut, a Melon Pan, and 2 desserts in the form of fruit jelly and onion tofu with strawberry jelly. We start with the beef versus butter chicken turf war curry. As most convenience store pre-cooked meals, it requires to be reheated in your microwave for a few minutes. As the name implies, it's a curry dish with 2 sides, beef and butter chicken, and plenty of rice in the middle. I suppose it would make for the perfect team for a Splatfest. Personally, I feel that it's the best item in the menu. It's Japanese curry, so don't expect much in terms of spice, as most locals like their curry mild. Yet, it tastes great, and both curry flavors are distinctive and intense. At 680 yen, a little more than $4, it's pretty inexpensive too. Don't get tricked by the idea of 7-Eleven you formed in other countries. Japan is completely different, and convenience store food is actually very good here. This isn't an exception. The Squid Burger is perhaps the most unique item on the menu. It's a squid-flavored menchikatsu sandwich between 2 soft buns. A menchikatsu is basically a breaded and deep-fried cutlet with minced meat, fish or vegetables inside. This specific one has pieces of actual squid. It's crunchy outside and soft inside, but it mixes things up with the slight chewiness of the squid. It's pretty yummy if you like squid. Combined with the tonkatsu sauce, this is definitely the most Japanese tasting treat of the whole collaboration. It's priced at 280 yen, which is less than $2. We move to something sweeter with the melon pan with blueberry. A melon pan is a typical sweet bun very popular in Japan. This one is slightly softer than the melon pan I'm used to, and perhaps a bit bland overall. While the colored frosting is pretty much just decoration, the blueberry jam is a nice touch and lives the whole thing up. It costs 200 yen, which is about $1.40. The sugar-coated donut is quite good. Despite the name, it's a rather simple donut. It isn't too sweet, despite the abundant cover of frosting, and it's pretty much exactly the way I like donuts. I found it better than the melon pan. It's priced at 160 yen, just over $1, and it's the cheapest item on the menu. At 170 yen, again just over $1, the apple and muscat grape jelly is soft and refreshing. While the two flavors are distinguishable, it's not very sweet and a bit on the bland side. It's probably the most mundane item on the whole menu, but if you like fruit, it isn't too bad. We delve deeper into Japanese tradition with the strawberry and onion tofu dessert. Despite the name, onion tofu isn't actual tofu, which is made with soybeans. The name tofu here simply indicates the texture. It's actually made with almonds and it has a very delicate and delicious flavor. It forms a nice contrast with the sweet and slightly sour strawberry jelly and pieces. If you have to choose, this dessert definitely beats the apple and grape jelly. It's priced at 210 yen, which translates into approximately $1.50. And we are at the end of our menu. Don't forget to check out the article on Twinfinite linked in the description, as it includes more details and thoughts on this kind of collaboration. The last item is actually two slightly different cup noodles. The first is squid flavored and the second is squid ink flavored. The squid flavor is the most usual of the two, with a nice taste of seafood and generous pieces of dried squid inside. I mean generous for cup noodles, of course. If you've ever tried them, you know what I mean. The squid ink flavor is definitely more peculiar. While the noodles are very different from the squid ink pasta you might have just have tried, as they don't pick up the ink as much, the taste is definitely there. Personally, it's my favorite of the two. But I appreciate that squid ink isn't for everyone, which I imagine is the reason why they have made a version without it. The price is 214 yen each, which translates into $1.50. As usual, these cup noodles are very tasty and hearty meals, which isn't surprising considering that they are basically salt bombs. I suppose they are not that healthy, but you only live once. And there you have it. These are all the food items from the collaboration. And yes, if you're wondering, I haven't eaten them all in one sitting. My stomach is fairly strong, but not that strong. That being said, the food was very enjoyable overall, pretty much on the same level of your usual Japanese 7-Eleven fare. Yet, if you're a Splatoon 3 fan, I'm sure the team is enough to make for a special meal. This is Giuseppe Nava from Twinfinite. Thank you for watching.